have Canelo v. Crawford live on Netflix Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. I want to face all of you beautiful people. My cameras are this way, so I apologize for my back. Thank you all for coming out. How many of you have made the trip here to see one Saudo Vargas Jr. and Callum Walsh? We want to lift these athletes up. As many of you know, they got a weight cut on the other side of this. The press conference coming up. And he will be fighting Mo Alakel live on Netflix.
Undercard. حضرنا الأندركارد وشفنا الفايتس اللي صارت ما بين
Undercard.
حضرنا الأندركارد وشفنا الفايتس اللي صارت ما بين المواهب. الفايت الحضور ما شاء الله مواهب. الفايت الحضور ما شاء الله عدد كبير. الفايت الحضور ما شاء الله عدد كبير موجودين من اتوقع كل الله عدد كبير موجودين من اتوقع كل انحاء العالم، مش بس انحاء العالم، مش بس مكسيكنز، مش بس امريكانز، كل حد جاي يشجع. مكسيكنز مش بس امريكانز، كل حد جاي يشجع. اكيد الملاكم المفضل، اكيد الملاكم المفضل اللي يحبه.
خلاص طبعا
الحلبة.
الاجواء كل يوم
اللي يحبه.
خلاص طبعا
الحلبة.
الاجواء كل يوم تزيد اثاره.
الحلبة.
الاجواء كل يوم تزيد اثاره، وبالنسبه للملاكمين الاجواء بدات تزيد اثاره، وبالنسبه للملاكمين الاجواء بدات تزيد سخونه. يعني الان بالنسبه للملاكمين الاجواء بدات تزيد سخونه. يعني
اكيد الاعصاب مشدوده،
تركيز اكثر والاعصاب مشدوده. الكل خلاص باقي 3 ايام
فايت داي كانه.
وكثير من الناس
كانه
وكثير من الناس انا اشوف تحديدا مشجعين كانيلو.
يا ويلي.
انا اشوف تحديدا مشجعين كانيلو
يا ويلي
يحضروا موجودين هنا، يقولوا احنا نحضروا موجودين هنا، يقولوا احنا ما عندنا تذاكر
للمحاضرات.
وهو يعني انت لما تحضر يكون انت تحس انك قريبه مع الملاكم. انا قريب من اي لعبه ثانيه يعني مع الملاكم. انا قريب من اي لعبه ثانيه يعني قرب المشجع مع الملاكم الا في الملاكمه. وبالفايت ما يسخن بعدين يلبس القفازات، وبعدين الان نشوف العمليه التدريبيه كذا مع المدرب.
قاعده افكر حسيت انه فوز عبد الله الملاكم السعودي غير انه هو مبدع، جزء منه حماسنا احنا كسعوديين
فيه. والله شعور جميل
صح،
انه انا وبلدي قاعدين ننظم هذا الحدث العالم اللي قاعد يوصل صداه في كل انحاء العالم. صراحه
شعور
فخر واعتزاز ومبسوط كثير يعني.
طب اقول
نروح نرجع مره ثانيه.
ممكن نخليكم تتفرجوا شويه على جزء من التدريبات ونرجع لكم.
نجهز لكم كمان شغلات ثانيه
لا تروحوا بعيد، احنا لسه عندنا اليوم فقره حماسيه وكمان في عندنا الملاكم.
Fight of your life, how we feeling? Nerves, emotions, how we feeling?
I want to thank God first and foremost. For putting me in this opportunity. Without him, I wouldn't be here. But I feel excited. I'm ready.
It's Crawford.
I'm ready.
It's Crawford.
Years ago, there were a lot of fighters in and around your weight class making a lot of noise. And you told me then, that that's not your style. You're just gonna do your job. Did you think at that time?
Uppercut land. Crawford. Uppercut land. Crawford. It's over.
The inside of my soul, when I get somebody hurt, tells me it's show. Okay, so look at the fighters that I fought when I fought them. You know, took a hard look at them. You know, I saw them. You know, took a hard look at him. You know, I sized him up in and out the ring, and I just think, you know, my skills is going to lead me to a victory.
Championship boxing match in almost 50 years since Ali fought Spinks, because this is on Netflix. Do you?
Crawford, presented by Riyadh Season live on Netflix Saturday. Crawford, presented by Riyadh Season live on Netflix Saturday night. Hopefully.
Wants to be right now. He's always dreamed about being a world champion and being pound. Wants to be right now. He's always dreamed about being a world champion and being pound for pound one of the best.
Still
world champion and being pound for pound one of the best.
Still, it was Crawford who asked
for pound one of the best.
Still, it was Crawford who asked for this fight.
I've been preparing.
It was Crawford who asked for this fight.
I've been preparing my whole life for this moment. Ain't no holding me back.
Crawford
of his people.
Moment. Ain't no holding me back.
Crawford
of his people.
Then in a sport, Crawford
of his people.
Then in a sport where so many are extensions of their fathers.
Gates!
Where so many are extensions of their fathers.
Gates! And the referee has intervened!
A mean streak with tactical
intervened!
A mean streak with tactical brilliance.
What a huge right hand!
The weight, the age.
Huge right hand!
The weight, the age. Bud Crawford doesn't care. If the first thing you noticed was the hair, he weren't alone. A sign of his he weren't alone. A sign of his singularity. Mexican fighters comprise a long and glorious history. But across decades that span on whom Mexico depends. Cinco de Mayo, that's his day. Cinco de Mayo, that's his day. Mexican Independence Day, that too belongs to Canelo.
Already forced his way into the all-time greatest Mexican conversation.
Still, his reputation itself has come under question. Not the biggest man Canelo's ever faced, but the biggest threat to his legacy. While each fight changes, but the biggest threat to his legacy. While each fight changes, the boxer.
Turki Al-Sheikh himself representing his native Cameroon. Turki Al-Sheikh himself representing his native Cameroon and Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Please welcome Christian Mbili. Canada, please welcome Christian Mbili.
محضر للنزال الحمد لله ما ضاع تعب.
نوك اوت من الجوله الثالثه بصراحه ما شاء الله. حتى انا نوك اوت من الجوله الثالثه بصراحه ما شاء الله. حتى انا قاعد اقرا في مواصل التواصل الاجتماعي لما الناس تتكلم كثير يتكلم عن عبد الله.
انا حاب اتشكر كثير مع المستشار على الفرصه اللي اعطاني اياها. مو بس هلا الفرصه اللي اعطاني اياها كمان من قبل الحمد لله بدي له انه ان شاء الله المرات الجايه حجز الرئيس ان شاء الله.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله يدل على ثقته وانك تكون الاغنيه خاصه فيك.
طبعا احنا هلا بمكان
وانك تكون الاغنيه خاصه فيك.
طبعا احنا هلا بمكان يعني
وانك تكون الاغنيه خاصه فيك.
طبعا احنا هلا بمكان يعني لازم نفتخر شكرا اول شيء الحمد بفضل الله طبعا اول شيء. شكرا اول شيء الحمد بفضل الله طبعا اول شيء. بعدين المعالي لأهلي وناسي اللي شجعوني وتعبوا معي. لأبو سعود سلطان آل الشيخ اللي
صديقك
سعود سلطان آل الشيخ اللي
صديقك سلطان
ورجعنا لكم مشاهدينا مرة ثانية مباشرة من لاس فيغاس ومعانا البطل
يا شيخ، وشكرا لسلطان آل الشيخ
أنا البطل
يا شيخ، وشكرا لسلطان آل الشيخ على الفرصة هذه ومتحمس وودي اني اوري الناس كيف السعودية فيها
انت بطل ونبارك لك.
الله يهاب.
انت بطل ونبارك لك.
الله يسعدك ان شاء الله، وتشرفت بمعرفتك والله. الله يسعدك ان شاء الله، وتشرفت بمعرفتك والله. الله يسعدك.
بس ورك اوت.
الله يسعدك.
بس ورك اوت. بس ورك اوت.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand for the Cameroonian? Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand for the Cameroonian Christian Mbili?
Will fight.
And if you
will fight.
And if you
hope the winners.
And if you
hope the winner of the final.
My man,
hope the winner of the final.
My man, thanks for putting on a show today. Ladies and gentlemen,
the final.
My man, thanks for putting on a show today. Ladies and gentlemen, once more. Thanks for putting on a show today. Ladies and gentlemen, once more. Once more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we will now bring out our next fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now bring out our next fighter. He will be kicking off the main card. He will be kicking off the main card live on Netflix. Live on Netflix. Netflix. Expectations for the walkout and then the show come Saturday night?
No pressure, excited to do, what I've been working on since I was a little kid. And, I've been dreaming of these moments, and it's finally coming to life. And
All right, ready to bring out our next athlete. Do we have any Guatemalans in the building? Well, Guatemala is on the map in boxing, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome a fighter who is undefeated, 19-0 with 16 knockouts right now. Undeniably, his nation's best hope for boxing. gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
Take your time. Excited, readier than ever. I'll tell you what, this is my opportunity. On September 13th, Lester Martinez is taking. Tell you what, this is my opportunity. On September 13th, Lester Martinez is taking it over.
What do you think is going to be going on in the streets of Guatemala? Bloodlines. Please welcome the undefeated Fernando Vargas Jr. Fernando Vargas Jr.
siblings, nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag, we get in a city with a flag, we get a ball like it was passed in the very past. Like it was passed in the very past. Truck just to play freeze tag.
Today, let's hear it for Fernando Vargas Jr.
We know that they're coming strong Saturday. Le doy gracias a toda la raza that they're coming strong Saturday. Le doy gracias a toda la raza. Muchísimas gracias por el apoyo. And we're going to show you.
I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be, and trying to take my life away. With me, my back on the wall, now you lead in this prime. I walk the block with the windows out and up on the hump. Swinging out when I rumble shit. Got a tip it, go ahead, use your head, turn your back on me. I walk around.
No, it's all right. I'll be there Thursday. The Irish fans will be there. I mean, the Irish fans will be here tomorrow, and they'll be there Saturday for the fight. We're going to put on a good show for everybody.
We know they...